So how not to plan a beeline? Well, first thing is, don't put a terminus directly in front of an elementary school. That's what the current proposal from TransLink and the District of West Vancouver was. And if we'll notice, let's go and see, here we are, this is just a regular 40-foot bus, but it's having to squeeze using the oncoming traffic lane right in front of an elementary school to get past the other bus. Let's try and imagine how safe that is. Then we have the narrow front of the school, and this is during a regular pickup afternoon. Here I had a video this afternoon that I took, and if we'll notice the 250A bus squeezing narrowly through here, let's imagine this with 160 buses a day going right past this elementary school. What an appalling thought this is. This route is currently on the table. If they don't use that route, then we're going to go up 24th, and if you notice, there's 4 crosswalks right here on Hayward. There's an additional one just up the block on Jefferson. And if we continue up the road, there's another one on Kings. Usually when the kids are being picked up from school at 3 o'clock, this area will be jammed with parents' vehicles. A lot of people are from out of catchment, and therefore this road basically becomes almost a single lane road with all the cars parked on either side. And if we'll notice as the camera pans to the left, yep, that's where the playground is. There's no gate, and a child could very easily run out with a ball and get right under the wheels of a bus. The elementary kindergarten is where these bright panels are, but this is the school, over 400 students. So our first way of not planning a beeline, that's it. Terminus in front of a school, driving in front of a school. Our next problem is, of course, the fact that we have dedicated bus lanes or shared bus lanes. And this, luckily, thanks to our friends at Grosvenor, they blocked off half of one block to go and replace some windows. And the traffic ended up backing up all the way to 16th and 17th at times. So this was, again, I'm panning back, and you can go and see very clearly it's only half a block they closed down, and the traffic backed up to 17th Street quite a lot of the morning. Again, this is completely unacceptable. You'll end up with cars rat racing through the community. And of course, this is just a normal day. Imagine this on a Friday at Christmas or something. Ambleside and Dunderave will be gridlocked with these lane closures. They're planning on taking 25 parking spaces away at 15th in the 14 and 1500 blocks, and that's 1/3 of all the parking for those 2 primary blocks of the Ambleside area. So this is a huge, huge problem for all the businesses in the area, because if one business closes, it makes the area less appealing to the other businesses. We have also another part of this half-baked idea is the fact that we will be running half-articulated buses along here, and they will all be mostly empty. 50% of all the buses that go through this corridor have 10 passengers or less. So why would we be running 130 passenger buses along Marine Drive with 10 or less people in them? We need to have more community shuttles, certainly not to be having empty buses. And here's just a little montage of a few buses going by, and they're all relatively close to empty. This one's even a 250 bus. If you notice a few people getting off in Ambleside, but again, is this a busy bus? This montage was shot at 4:30 in the afternoon one day. It goes to show you that the buses that we have are very good. Certainly there are times when the 250 bus is full, but the other buses like the 253 and the 250A buses, most of those are going by here with 10 or less passengers even during rush hour. And it's like this all day long. I could have recording after recording after recording. So my final little clip of this will be to show you the evidence from the District of West Vancouver trying to cover up when this was being implemented in early January. And I went and caught the survey crews out surveying. Craig Cameron didn't believe me. And yes, they were working for TransLink, and the district came out the next day and they pressure washed the sidewalk to go and remove the evidence of the survey team. Nice work, District of West Vancouver. Anyways, what can we do to go and stop the beeline at Park Royal? Very simple. Write to Mayor and Council. There is going to be a meeting, and it's supposed to be a town hall meeting on Thursday, the 21st of January, 6 p.m. at the community centre. Please, everyone show up. More importantly, Stop the Road Closures is having a rally, and we're going to meet up at Owen Park School at noon on the 23rd. We're going to march using our shared bus lane all the way from 2300 block to 1300 block of Marine Drive. We're going to turn around and share our bus lane back, and then we are going to hold a rally at Memorial Park, which is directly across the road from the library. Please come and attend. That's at 1:30. If you need to be in contact with us, stoptheroadclosures@gmail.com is our email address, or go to the website stoptheroadclosures.ca. I thank you for watching.